Hey everybody, welcome back to another adventure of Coffee Girl Gaming. Let's jump into this. Hey guys, so welcome back to another adventure, and we are on Latte Lands. I got a little curious again, and I decided I wanted to know what the villagers did all day while I'm out and about. So I'm gonna spy on them again for another 10 hours, but this time I built a whole little area for them to play music on. Do you want to see what it is? Let's go check it out. All right, you guys, so I built this whole little area over here, to have some concerts at and everything. We've got all kinds of instruments. We got it decorated a little bit just to give it a little bit of personality. And I'm wondering how many villagers will be intrigued and want to play it. So I'm going to go ahead and set everything up for us to start watching them for 10 hours. And just to try to entice them a little bit, I'm going to put a radio out here because I feel like they like to play a little bit more if you have a radio. So let's go ahead and put our cute music player out. There it is. Let's turn on some jams. How about some bubblegum, KK bubblegum? And let's give them a little bit of time and see how everything goes. I don't expect anybody to come and start playing immediately. I think it'll take a little bit of time, but I am so excited to see who decides to come and play and what they decide to do. So we'll be back in a little while. So right off the bat, I knew it would take a while for us to get villagers to actually come and hang out and chill and decide to play music. Got a lot of butterflies flying around and all that, and we ended up seeing quite a few presents float by, but we never saw villagers, you guys. There was one brief moment where I got to see a villager walk past the screen, and she walks by the screen super quick, so you had to really be paying attention there to see her walk by. But it was in the lower right hand corner, and it was Chrissy, and she walked by very quickly. But for most of the part, for all day long, it was just nothing. And I waited until it hit the 8-hour mark, and I said, you know what? I'm going to have to bring the villagers to the area to see what they do. So my goal from here is to see if maybe we can see how many times they sing. Oh, and there was Chrissy again. I saw her again. But I want to see them play the instruments. I want to see them sing. And it looks like really when you build an area off to the side, the only time that you ever really see them is if you somehow make a path through there or what. If it has nothing to do with resident services or it's not where their houses are at, it seems like they just kind of ignore the area. And the only reason I believe that the villagers are even passing by here right now is because I closed the path to go the other way, so they have to walk this way in order to get to resident services. So let's go ahead and bring them all in here. There's going to be 5 of them, and let's see what they do if we decide to put them together here as a balloon floats by. We'll be right back. So as you can see in here, we have Julian, we have Francine, Chrissy. We have a fight going on already with Marlo and Julian in there. And then we also have Caroline somewhere in here. She's hiding right now. But I mean, just the whole atmosphere of just putting them in here is just so different. It gets so much livelier when they have nowhere else to go. Lots of conversations take place. There's lots of dancing going on. There's lots of fighting going on. And it's just much more exciting. I know that we do this a lot when we do our competitions where we have them in here, but we never just sit here and watch them and see what they do all day. And so I didn't do this for 8 hours or 10 hours straight. I ended up doing it for 3 hours just to see, how many things they do. And I noticed, believe it or not, that Marlo loves to play the instruments and sing a lot. He sings and plays instruments a lot more than I thought he would. And there's a lot of working out going on, let me tell you. But as far as like just singing and stuff like that, they didn't do as much singing as I would have liked them to do. But I do know that Francine and Chrissy especially got out there and sang quite a bit as well. And you can see Caroline back there playing the guitar. And then Julian over here dancing to it. So they're just so cute, and I love watching them do that. And then Marlo comes along and he plays the guitar too. Oh, and I'm sorry, they're playing the violin, Caroline is. So you got the violin and the guitar going right now. Wouldn't it have just been so perfect if they came along and they started singing to it or playing the piano or something? But Marlo's just like, I wasn't even playing. I wasn't. But all of them, they're just such musical. Oh, there we go. We got Francine singing along over here. And we have some KK bubblegum in here, or bubblegum KK. So you know that they're loving this music that's going on. And see, Marlo's over there. He's playing the saxophone. And let me tell you, he likes his music. He really does. And Julian, I think he likes to sing and dance. Oh, and it's time to eat for Francine over here. But I mean, every single time I was walking by while I was filming this for the 3 hours, I walked in and they were doing something cute, and Zoe stopped in and was like, "Oh my gosh, they are so adorable." And I mean, just look at Julian belting away over here. It's just so cute. I think sometimes they see each other playing, so they have to join in. And Caroline was like, "You know what? I'm gonna sing my little heart out here." And I know Francine keeps walking by, and Francine's like, "You know what? Should I sing? Should I not sing? I don't know." And then eventually she gives in and she's like, "You know what? I'm gonna sing." And she did. She sang really good. And Marlo's like, "All right, girl, you go." But I love it. I love watching them. It's just so cute. Actually, they even started doing some wardrobe changes, and you got Francine with her glasses. You've got Julian workout outfits. I mean, balloons as usual. Balloons. But it was pretty much just like this and then lots of fights. But it was pretty much like this the whole time. They each kept playing different musical instruments. You can see Chrissy over there playing the violin. But I mean, I really wish they would have played the music more than they did, and I wish that I didn't have to put them in here manually to get them to play. It would have been so awesome if they just came here and played of their own free will. But I mean, obviously they don't, and I think that that's something that Animal Crossing needs to start to do. They need to let them go and start doing other paths. Don't just let them go to resident services. Let them go around and have fun on the island and do other things. I think I'm going to eventually just kind of check different areas out to see how often they go to the beach, or how often they're in their houses all day. Like, I want to do a little research on these villagers that we love so much, because I feel like their path is just resident services or in front of their house, and that's it. But I want to spend time with them in other places. Like, why build your whole island up if they're not going to go to it, right? Eventually, it started getting near the end of the 3-hour mark with having our villagers in this area all stuck together. And I so enjoy having them together. They obviously love singing. I mean, Julian, Marlo, they're so cute in here. I mean, Chrissy and Francine are too. But I'm glad we had this experience. I'm glad that I know that if I build an area, they're most likely not going to come to it unless I, persuade them to come this way. Maybe with presents floating through the air. But all in all, it was a good learning experience for me. And I appreciate you all. Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe and hit that notification button. We're going to do some more research. I'm going to find out more information to give you guys. But we're off to the next adventure. Brew says, I love you, and I will see you guys next time. Bye.